Okay, is there anything we needed to do? We actually do have 10 skill points, but I still think I'm going to hang on to those for a good little bit. Season quest. This is just our season goal. It's just called something different. Passing yards, we'll be a little bit conservative and go for 3,000. With our player at 65 overall to start the year, I think that's going to be the right way to go. Oh, I also just noticed that cred is still a thing. That gets an obligatory cred. Not a big fan of that. Scott making his NFL debut out of LSU. See if he has more success here in the NFL than he does, or than he did in college. One college football playoff run with the North Carolina Tar Heels. That was about it. It'll be a run for Rachaad White on the first play of the game. And here he goes. Kind of got hung up there. Daron Payne with a tackle after a gain of 1. All right, well, let's keep it to the game plan. Keep these short passes. Get the ball out quick. There's a little bit of an option route here on Mike Evans, but we're going to get it to him. He got popped, though. Gain of 6 yards up to the 49. I didn't even notice. It was good starting field position for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here on this drive. 3rd and 3, and Rachaad White on the handoff, and breaks one tackle. He's going to be pretty close, and they're going to give him the first down into Commander territory at the 48. Well, that's nice. Breaking a tackle of Benjamin St. Juste. Scott from Iowa, UNC, and LSU. Yes. Rachaad White again. That's his best run of the day. Gain of 5. The 43-yard line. I haven't really loved slants a whole lot in college football or in a very brief experience yesterday in Madden. I'm just going to dump this off short. That is a catch for Godwin. And a first down. We do have good weapons. That's about the only good thing we got going for us here in Tampa Bay. Defense might be a little suspect, and who knows what we're going to get out of the running game. There we go. Another 5-yard run for Rachaad White. 2 completions for Scott early in this game for 11 yards. A couple of short completions, but that's right in line with the game plan. Sterling Shepard is the inside slant here, but that's a good ball. Not really the best ball, but a catch for Mike Evans and another Tampa Bay first down to the 25. Not even really the biggest fan of this playbook so far. I don't know if you can do custom playbooks for Superstar, but I'd certainly like to. Oh, there's pressure in Scott's face. Guess who? Jonathan Allen. Loss of 9, and that was only a matter of time. Not going to be able to keep 93 quiet all game, so we're going to see what White can get us back here on 2nd down and long, and he's actually going to get a big chunk and make it a 3rd and much more manageable. 3rd down and 8 at the 22. Don't want to get Allen with a whole bunch of confidence. Now, I did not mean to do whatever it was that I just did. So this might be a little bit unfortunate. Looking for Chris Godwin, and it's off his hands. Pressure from behind. It'll be a 4th down for the Bucs, but decent drive to start the game. Tampa Bay defense once again helps us out. We get the ball in Commander territory already. Let's see if we can kind of break out here as we are into the 2nd quarter. And here is Rachaad White, his best run of the day, a gain of 9 to the 39-yard line. After a nice run like that, see if some play action can catch Washington out here as Scott rolls. Gonna find a man. Godwin got hit a couple times, but he's got the first down to the 29-yard line, and a completion under pressure for Scott. So here we go again. White on the handoff. Jonathan Allen was wreaking havoc. Good job by White to miss that. Still pick up a couple yards to the 27. Second down and 8 now. Evans or Sterling Shepard would be the preferred targets, and it's going to be Mike Evans. He's going to get inside the 10. First and goal for the Bucs. Down to the 8-yard line, and just following that game plan of quick passes, not letting Jonathan Allen get too much pressure on us. Allen got double-teamed on that play. First and goal from the 8-yard line. 5 completions, 49 yards for Scott so far in this game. White got popped, and the ball is on the ground, and I think it got picked up by the Commanders. It did. No, it didn't. I don't know why the camera flipped. So second and goal now, all the way back at the 11-yard line. That's unfortunate. That's going to be Evans. He's got it to the 1. Quick pass, way too much of a bubble there on Mike Evans on the slant. Now, I don't know if this team has a fullback. Hairston. Well, let's see if he can pound it in on the fullback dive. Yes, he can. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Extra point away from a 10-0 lead here. Fullback dive. Gets a Buccaneers touchdown. So 2:20 to go before halftime. It's 10-0 Tampa Bay. We do have all 3 of our timeouts, but our worst starting field position of the day all the way back at the 31. But that's saying something. Looking out wide, that is, I think, a tight end. But that's complete all the way up to the 46 already. An efficient game right now for Scott. But that will be the 2-minute warning. 10-0. Well, let's see what we can find here. First down right around midfield. Yeah, we got a tight end on a drag. Short completion. We hurry back to the line. I could think of better plays to call, but you never know. This might work. It's maybe not the best throw, but this is going to work out. I think that's Sterling Shepard down to the 22. Over 100 passing yards in the game for Scott. See what we can do now. That should be picked. Thankfully, it's only knocked away. It's really the first bad throw of the game for Scott. Second and 10. Thought we could loop it over and just threw the ball just completely wrong. Again, he'll drop to throw. Second down, trying to get rid of it. And that is incomplete. That was all just about trying to get that ball away. Didn't want to take a sack. Make it a much more difficult field goal. And now third down. Oh! It's a little bit of contact on that route to Godwin, and it's going to be fourth down. Well, a completed pass, but really, that probably should have gotten us close to a first down, and it just won't. Tampa Bay gets the football back with 38 seconds to go here before halftime. Only problem is we're at our own 2. So not going to be too aggressive here. We're going to run with White, see if he can get us anything. No. And I think we just take halftime after that. 99-yard field, 2 timeouts. We're taking halftime. So a 13-0 lead for the Buccaneers. And we get the ball to start the second half. So let's do something with it, shall we? In motion left, Godwin. Motioning is Chris Godwin. I'd like to find Sterling Shepard here. Yeah, we're actually going to have to go out wide here. That's White, and a loss of a yard. Well, that's not exactly ideal now, is it? We'll see if White can make that up on a 2nd and 11 run. White, just way too much happening, and it's 3rd and 13. Well, not really a great spot here for Scott, especially with the arm strength, the accuracy we have right now. If we can get some blocks, we don't need some blocks. Mike Evans near midfield. I think we have our favorite target, and surprise, surprise, it's Mike Evans. His 5th catch already in this game. And that's just a really nice job to cut up the field. Didn't even need the block. I was hoping Godwin was going to do something on that. Didn't need to.
This is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish this.
12 completions for Scott now. 128 yards through the air in his debut. As here is Rachaad White. We got a flag down. That is going to be a face mask on Washington. Jamin Davis, well, we'll gladly take that and move the ball up to the 35.
But the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high.
Yeah, I don't love really any of these plays. Gotta be honest.
And that's going to get called every time.
Rachaad White's had a couple of good runs in this game, and that one, not his best, but you're always going to take 3 yards on first down. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Now, we do have an inside zone. This play was broken as hell last year in Madden 24. And here is White, and nada. Daron Payne. 2nd time we've called his name here in this game. Call this stick play. See what we can get. White's going to motion out into the backfield. There is some pressure, and the first career interception for Scott. Oh, cry! No, it's Mikey Sainristil. Oh, that's pain. No. Damn it. Tampa Bay defense still keeps the Commanders off the board even after the poor interception. Of course it's Sainristil, man. Damn it. Well, first down all the way back at the 17. Oh, look at Godwin. What a move. He got popped, but holds on for a gain of 9 up to the 26. Now we'll get Rachaad White back on the ground. Hopefully he can get a yard here. Oh, he's going to get more than a yard. Rachaad White with his best run of the day. Up to the 38. We like that. We like that a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Probably just once again going to be throwing to the drag routes. It's about all we can feel comfortable with right now. No blitz coming. Got a man wide open over here. It's White. If he can cut this upfield, it'll be a good gain. Gain of 7. Final seconds here of the 3rd. Got a Texas right out of the backfield on this play. We like that. Mike Evans, not going to be much of an option here. Probably neither is Godwin, but we'll see. That's double coverage and knocked away. Not our best throw. Not our best decision. 3rd down and 3. I'm actually going to change this to a run for White. This looks like we should be able to get it, and it's going to be real close, and it's 4th and inches. Oh, I tried to hurry to the line to avoid coming off the field on that, but that's not going to happen. Washington on the board with 4:41 to go in the game. Smart thing to do would be to just run the ball here, but only up by 6. You don't really feel all that safe, especially if Washington's going to get something going, and White wrapped up for no gain. I think that was Daron Payne again. Let's see if Scott can make a throw here. Find Sterling Shepard or Chris Godwin. Rolling out. Not the best throw, and Godwin, or rather, Sterling Shepard could not hang on. Oh, boy. Well, the last time we ran this play, we made a really poor decision, tried to throw to Godwin. Let's see if we can find White out of the backfield here with Shepard in motion. Might see some safety pressure. We do. There's a pass. It's White. He's going to be close. 4th and inches again. And once again, we're not going to be able to go for it. Minute 41 to go. All 3 Tampa Bay timeouts. We've blown a 13-0 lead here in the fourth quarter. Godwin's open. We'll lead him a little bit, and it got knocked away. Oh, you've got to be kidding. It's just the poor accuracy right now. You'd have to imagine. Try and lead your receiver a little bit, and it just didn't work. Gonna look for a man. Godwin broke a tackle. It's 3rd and 2.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1.
Okay, that wasn't the greatest decision in the world. I'm going to send Mike Evans on a streak in case he can beat the safety. Oh, wow. That got knocked away. Went for Sterling Shepard. We should have went for the lead drag route. And now it's 4th in the game here in our NFL debut. Wide open man on the slant. He got hit hard, but picks up the first. Now, again, we don't really need a touchdown on this play. We do need to get in field goal range with now 40 seconds to go. Scott gonna try and throw it up. Oh, we're really lucky that the defense was a little bit unaware where that ball was coming from. The target is the 40-yard line. Feel like we really need to make some progress here on this next play. Looking for Godwin over there. I think he went up and got it, and he did. First down to the 32 for Tampa Bay. Scott trying to lead a game-winning drive in his NFL debut. Nearing 200 passing yards, no touchdowns, just the 1 interception. Oh, there we go. That's Mike Evans to the 27. Anything we can do to make this an easier field goal. We know how bad a luck we had in college. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. Holy shit, shoot clock was on. We barely got that timeout off. Woo! All right, we got the field goal. Scott leads a game-winning drive to get down into field goal position. 19 completions, 196 yards. Still looking for our first career NFL touchdown, but we'll take it. It's a pretty solid debut. Tampa Bay starts with the football on the road against the Detroit Lions, a playoff rematch from last year's NFC playoffs. Lions in the Blueberries, so we're probably doomed. Cade Otton in motion, and now back out wide again. Oh, first play of the game, and we throw an interception and a pick 6 to Alex Anzalone. Cox. Of all players, too. Well, let's get a little bit more conservative now and maybe run the ball with Rachaad White, although we're running right into the teeth of new Lions acquisition DJ Reader, which is not probably going to have a high chance of success. And look who's in there on the tackle, Alex Anzalone. What a start to his game. 54 yards in the Week 1 win for Rachaad White. And now here we go on 2nd and 6, and White with some blocks. Big run for Rachaad White up to midfield. 2 rushes, 19 yards for White. We're going to go back to the play that burned us last time. Damn near the same play. Lead that with White, and he's going to pick up the first down. Rachaad White damn near the 25. Scott's first completion goes for 24 yards. Well, there we go. That's a good little bit of redemption. Well, I just called the wrong place. That's not great. Let's watch that right side, see if Mike Evans gets open. No, but we can dump that off to the curl. I think that's Sterling Shepard. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. And now we'll let White try and pick up the first down on the ground. 30 yards through the air on this drive for Scott. And here is White. Finds a hole, and he's going to be close. I think he got the first. Oof. Did those two happen this game? Losing Vita Vea isn't good, and it's 3rd and inches. We have had a lot of inches to go situations in our NFL career thus far. White to the outside. Rachaad White looking for the end zone. He is out of bounds at the 1. But what a nice drive by Rachaad White. And another Tampa Bay injury. Oh, boy. So a couple of defensive injuries, and now one on the offensive line. But it's 1st and goal from the 1. Now, Scott doesn't have an NFL touchdown yet. Let's see if we can get it here. We should be able to. Dumped it off for Sterling Shepard. He got blasted. Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal. Well, let's see if we can't find a play that we can get a touchdown on. I don't really particularly love this. Going to be a lot of pressure here. Mike Evans knocked away by Jack Campbell. Well, now we need to score any way we can. And I'm not a massive fan of any of this. We're just going to go halfback dive. The quickest way to the end zone for Rachaad White from the 1-yard line. White up the middle with a move and a touchdown for Tampa Bay. Extra point away from tying this game after the early pick 6 by Anzalone. Rachaad White. What a drive from him. A little bit of a move there, and it was necessary. There was pressure right in his face. Tampa Bay defense forces a stop. Buccaneers ball on their own 20. Only 2 completions thus far for Scott. But when you got Rachaad White running like he was, you just can't argue. But Mike Evans with a big gainer. Already into Lions territory at the 48. 62 passing yards now for Scott. These quick passes going to be keys to our early success before we get Scott just a little better. And White, just too much dancing. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Melifonwu brought him down. Ooh, that's tight. Oh, my goodness, it got picked off again. And look who it was again. 2nd interception of the game for Alex Anzalone. And we get bit on curl routes again. It happened in college all the time. I mean, Godwin's just sitting there, and Anzalone cut him right off. We are still not out of this first quarter. Let's hope we can get this to the 2nd, maybe change our luck a little bit, and stop throwing the ball to 34. Rachaad White on the carry. Very minimal gain. That's how the first quarter will end. 14-7 for the Lions.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
2nd and 9 starts quarter number 2 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at their own 31-yard line. Rachaad White on the handoff, finding some space. 3rd and 2 upcoming. And I think we probably try and run with White again. We're running right into the teeth of Aiden Hutchinson, though. Probably not very high percentage. White, it's 4th and inches again, man. We just cannot pick up close first downs, man. I don't really know how it happened, but it's 1st and goal. Chance to tie this game from the 4-yard line. We will run with White, looking for his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's tripped up and down at the 1. All right. Here we go, 2nd and goal. On the, well, I don't really know what happened there. That was supposed to be a drag there for Godwin. He went way too deep. And all of a sudden, it is 3rd and goal. can't get the ball at the opposition's 4 and not score here. White, though, wide open hole, touchdown Tampa Bay. Every offensive touchdown of the year thus far has been scored by not Scott. No passing touchdowns as of yet. Been a really rough game throwing the football for Scott. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns still. Pretty low completion percentage as well. One-on-one, Godwin, incomplete. Couldn't get the feet down. We do have a good chunk of time left here. We don't have to force things down the field. Only 3 completions for Scott in this game. And we're trying to get that away, and we do to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans rounds the corner. Mike Evans near the 50. And actually past the 50 to the Lions' 48. 32-yard gain gets Scott near 100 passing yards in the game. Here is White, and a pretty pointless block there from the tight end. It didn't really do much of anything. Now all of a sudden the Lions are all over the running game, which is not good for us. 2nd down and 12. Delayed blitz. Just had to get rid of it. Scott with a big hit. Carlton Davis, the former Buccaneer, in on that one. 3rd down and 12 from midfield. Gonna have to go one-on-one here and hope for the best. There's a flag down. It's caught for the moment, but it's actually pass interference in the defense. So we're actually going to decline the penalty. It gives us an extra yard. 1st down to the 23. Probably the final play before the 2-minute warning. Here is Rachaad White finding a hole, slipping a tackle from Anzalone. And inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And there is that 2-minute warning in a tie game. I'll tell you, going on the road and beating the Lions here in just our 2nd NFL game might give us some hope that this season might just be all right. Short little completion to Sterling Shepard down to the 5-yard line. We got a little bit of space here, to the point that we might be able to try and throw this in. White, end zone! There it is! First passing touchdown for Scott. Scott goes to the running back, Rachaad White. And in the 2-minute drill as well, Tampa Bay going to take the lead just before halftime. So we got the ball back from the Lions here, still before halftime, but Scott and the Bucs backed up at their own 2. Going to dump that off to Cade Otton. Get us a little bit of space. Not sure how aggressive we want to be on this. That's Godwin. He's got it. Catch and run. Chris Godwin. We still... Oh, my goodness! Godwin broke it! He's still on the move! Down inside the 20! And now the Bucs will take a timeout. Whoa! I don't know how he broke that, but now all of a sudden, the Buccaneers are in business trying to take a 2-touchdown lead before halftime. Looking for Evans. He's got it. Try a screen on this play. 27 seconds. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, lucky that falls incomplete. So now 3rd and 4 from the 14. Still 2 timeouts remaining. We'll take one if we get a completion here. There's a man open. That is Godwin. Timeout Buccaneers. They have 1 remaining. So now we got to try and make sure that this next throw goes to the end zone. I think this is a good play to make that happen. Gotta be aware of whatever pressure may come in our face. That is Godwin. He hangs on. Touchdown, Buccaneers. First time Scott will find one of his receivers for a touchdown in the NFL. Chris Godwin brings it in, and the Bucs should lead by 2. Threw that a little bit early. Kirby Joseph's back there on him. I love Kirby, but Chris Godwin's just a little bit better. Well, I'll tell you, Scott has really turned this game around after 2 first-quarter interceptions. He had 3 completions up until about the 2-minute warning. Here is Rachaad White looking for some space. Only a gain of a yard. Also, just now realizing the Lions lost week 1. Second down and 9, and it's White again. Got a block. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Scott find Godwin, Evans, or Otten on this play. It's going to be Godwin. He's got it. No, that's actually Mike Evans. Up near midfield to the 46. Fresh set of downs, and that means a couple more runs, most likely. Chewing some clock with a 2-touchdown lead. White, not much, but he actually made some good progress on that first down run that didn't really look like it was going anywhere. Second down and 7.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Probably not our best decision, but it does still gain 3 yards. 3rd down and 4 upcoming. We love our drag routes here in Tampa Bay. We love our drag routes being 69 overall. 3rd and 4. Lions do not send a blitz. Got enough time to get that to Chris Godwin to the 40. Well, things are working out just fine for the moment. This could be a nice play to try and target Mike Evans. Throw across our body. Godwin has it. 2nd and 1. Chris Godwin over 100 yards receiving now. And this has been a good drive for the Buccaneers. We've taken a lot of time off the clock, and we might not be done yet. Rachaad White, first down, Tampa Bay. See what we can do. Evans and Godwin on some nice routes for us here. Oh, we're really lucky that was just an absolute cluster over there. That was an absolute disaster. 3 players kind of got stuck together. 2nd down and 10. Hit as we threw. Fully covered receiver. I don't know about that. Aiden Hutchinson gets in there on the hit. Tampa Bay is in field goal range. I'm going to get Evans just right out of the way. I'm going to throw to this drag, and just short of the first down. Todd Bowles going to take us off the field, but should be a field goal to go up by 3 scores. So I don't know if we went for it on 4th down or what, but we got the ball again. 2nd down and 6 from the 7-yard line. I don't hate just trying to call a curl, see who gets open. I don't really love throwing this out here, but Rachaad White making some men miss. 3rd and 2 as the 3rd quarter ends. Oh, now we're showing the Anzalone highlights again. No. 3rd down and 2 from the 3-yard line. Starts the 4th quarter. And there's pressure from the Lions. Godwin, he hangs on. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2nd touchdown of the game for Chris Godwin, and the 3rd throwing the football for Scott. And the Lions are really going to be up against it now. Lions staring 0-2 in the face. First down, Tampa Bay in Lions territory. It's 35-14. We're just going to try and run this out a little bit. No reason to do anything too crazy. 2nd down and 7, and another run for Rachaad White. Not finding much of a hole, only picking up a yard, so we might have to try and throw for this 1st down. James Houston to the locker room here on 3rd down and 6. Oh, they're changing some things around. Might be seeing some pressure here from Brian Branch. Throwing to Godwin. Oh, big hit. Godwin can't hang on. Probably a Tampa Bay punt upcoming. I had the back wide open, but I've thrown to that route so many times, and it's not worked out, so I'm not even really looking there anymore. Rachaad White on the run. That's a pretty good 1st down carry. How about a gain of 7? Not stressing things like that too much with a 35-14 lead. White looking. Going to be close. Nope, he only gained a yard. 3rd and 2. See if we can pick up this 1st down through the air. Godwin's not a bad option. Yep, he should hang on to that. 1st down, Tampa Bay. 20th completion of the game for Scott.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career.
262 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. Here is White. He's going backwards. DJ Reader. His 3rd tackle today. Going to be close to the 2-minute warning. And with the current 21-point lead, something tells me the Lions not going to use their timeouts. Look at Rachaad White right up the middle and a 1st down to the 26. And that secures a 100-yard game for Rachaad White. And there is the 2-minute warning. Well, I'd imagine be able to take some knees here. Can't really imagine that Lions are going to use their timeouts here, but I guess we could be wrong. We do have a game day goal of 300 passing yards. I'm not really worried about that. Head into chew clock and kneel this one out. This game doesn't have the features like College Football 25 where all you have to do is take one knee. But there we go. It'll be 3rd and 12. And this game will be over. Almost. It should be. It should be over. Scott going to go to 2-0 in his NFL career. Going to be like 2 seconds left on the clock. We snapped that, I think the 1st or 2nd one a little bit too early, but not really worried about it too much, up by 21.
Time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first.